Good morning, everyone. It's Mitch. It's Saturday, September 27th, and I'm ready for a full slate of college football today, just like I am every Saturday. I wasn't as excited about today's matchups earlier in the week, but let's face it, it's Saturday, and it's Mitch, and he's excited about college football, and that's just the way that I am every week. And you guys, you come here all the time, so you know what you're going to get. Gonna go through a bunch of today's games, but quickly, I just want to go back to last night and talk about Connecticut. Gutsy performance by the Huskies. We had them, and we're back to our winning ways. We're well ahead for the season, and Randy Edsall's group. You're 5-0. Congratulations. You'll show up in my rankings this week. I don't think that you're the number one team. I don't think you're going to the championship game, but you do deserve to be ranked at 5-0. That's no small feat in today's world of college football, and especially winning on the road. It's always going to be tough, this year or any year. So congratulations once again, and let's move on to today's games. Today's games, a lot of, just like last night we had a conference game, Thursday night we had conference games. Today we got a lot of conference games as well, and the conferences are going to start to take shape today. In the Big Ten, Ohio State, Minnesota, the point spread's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Minnesota's undefeated. Ohio State only has the one loss at USC. And, the Buckeyes have been less than impressive this year, but, they just keep winning games, and that's, at the end of the season, that's all you really look at is the record, and, it's not how they won it, it's that they won them, and, they'll probably continue the winning ways today. I don't know if they cover that huge spread against Minnesota. We're just going to find out a lot about both those teams. We're going to find out a lot about Penn State and Illinois when they square off tonight as well. Penn State has played some pretty soft competition. Illinois has played a little tougher competition, but still, they've been less than impressive as well. Another big spread in that game. I'm not so sure the Nittany Lions can cover that kind of number against in Illinois, but we're going to find out because they've been covering it against everybody else, and they've been putting up some huge stats. Michigan, Wisconsin, odd game. The line's been dropping in this one. The Badgers are favored. They haven't won in Ann Arbor in forever, since the early 90s. And, they go into Ann Arbor as the favorite this year. They have that power running attack. I love power football. I love defensive football and a sound running game. I know that a lot of people find that boring, but to me, that's what I love about college football. So, everyone has their own thing. Some people like the flashy wide receivers. Give me a 230-pound, running back that pounds it between the tackles all day long, and a smothering defense, and, 10-3 ball game, and I'm all set. So, it's to each his own. In the SEC, the earth's going to shake tonight in Athens, Georgia, between the hedges. Not too late to get my pick. I emailed it out to my newsletter subscribers. My newsletter is all free. I've been through this before. I'm not going to sell your email, anything like that. Spam you. I hate spam as much as you do. Probably, in some cases, maybe more than some of you guys. But it's just, I'm trying a different format with some picks. I'm trying a couple different things. I'd rather go to a target audience where I know I'm going to be able to get some feedback on what I'm doing. Do you guys want more information about less games? Do you want more games with a little less information? I'm just trying to get a feel for what everybody else wants, because it's a lot of time and effort putting this together, but I enjoy it just the same. So or I can do a mix, and that's kind of what I've done this week. But I just went with one game with the extended information. Not too late to sign up. Just you'll get the pick before the game if you do sign up today still. Aside from that, we got Florida, Mississippi, Ole Miss. Huge point spread in that one. Wouldn't be surprised if the Gators cover. Wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. I'm not touching that thing. LSU, Mississippi State, another, this is going to be a smash mouth game. Sylvester Croom's a bit maligned this year so far. LSU coming off that big emotional win at Auburn. I don't know how they're going to, what do they possibly have left in the tank for the second week in a row? Well, Les Miles, he always seems to get squeeze every drop out of his team, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was something left in there for this week's matchup. We have a few other games of the ACC. We got Miami taking on North Carolina. I got my Canes hat. I'm ready to go. I don't want to beat you guys up with all my Canes information. If you're interested, just shoot me an email or drop a comment, and I'll talk Canes football with you all day long, if you want to. Florida State taking on Colorado. That's an interesting game. I don't know which direction to go in this thing. I like the Hawkins. I think, if the game was at Colorado, I'd probably take Colorado. Florida State, speed, 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 but they did nothing last week against Wake Forest. So I'm not sold on the Noles. They're laying some points here, and I'm not all that comfortable with it. Back to the Big Ten, Iowa Northwestern's an interesting game. Northwestern has played very well this year. Iowa traditionally not a great cover team. Good win team though, so I took Northwestern, but I'm not necessarily predicting a Northwestern victory. That Oklahoma TCU game, I think that's a really interesting matchup. That could go either way. It really could, and it's just so tough to call. Arkansas and Texas, that's the makeup game from a few weeks ago. Arkansas got rolled up by Alabama last week. Texas, been rolling up on everybody. We could talk about every game on the slate, and I think I've covered a good amount of them. And you guys know I could talk college football all day, all week, and all year long. And I plan on doing that. But as for today, I'm just going to wrap it up. And this is Mitch, and thanks for joining me. If you got any questions, comments, email me. Throw them on the comment board. I'll be around all day. I have my laptop right here. And thanks for joining me.